Welcome back. Well, we know keeping those New Year's resolutions are hard, especially when it comes to health and wellness. And here to discuss how you can turn those resolutions into a lifestyle is Hannah Goetz from the Bar Method SF. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Hannah, so tell me, what is the Bar Method?
So the Bar Method is an instructor-led group exercise class that focuses on intense interval training. During the class, the muscles that make the biggest impact in changing your body are worked to the point of fatigue and then followed immediately by a stretch. So the result is a dancer's-like body, improved posture, and increased flexibility.
So is that why it's called the Bar Method?
Yes, there's actually, it's the class is set up as a carpeted room. There's a ballet bar around the room and a mirror. And it's inspired by ballet bar work. Also has some yoga, Pilates, and other fun stuff incorporated in it.
So it must help a lot with flexibility.
Absolutely.
What is a dancer's body?
Dancer's body: long, lean, toned, sculpted arms, flat abs, lifted seat, and long, lean thighs.
So long, lean thighs, even if you're 5'1" like me?
Even if you're 5'1" like you.
Okay, all right. I just lied. Actually, I'm 5 feet.
We always add, right?
Yeah. Who is your typical client? And do you usually have dancers, people who have who kind of know some moves?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
All ranges. Our typical client is a woman. We do have some men that come to class also. Most often, men are less flexible than women, so they're often intimidated by it, but we have men that come to class. Most of our clients are between the ages of 25 and 45. However, we have early 20s up to clients in their late 70s.
So you say you work these muscles until they're fatigued. I mean, it sounds hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It is. People are shaking in class. They might have to come out of it, but it's also for all different levels. So we have modifications people can do. We have more intense options people can do. So even though it's a group class, the instructors give personalized attention to make it doable for everyone.
And then does that help with motivation? Because in a challenging class like that, it's hard to get motivated. And when you know that you're going to go get your butt kicked in a class, it might make it a little harder to go to that class.
True. But the class works. I think that's why people keep coming back. And being in the group setting, it's really helpful when you have an instructor who's telling everybody to get down on the floor and do 20 push-ups. You're not going to stand there by yourself when everyone around you is doing it.
Sure.
So it's great to be in that group setting because you're motivated by your co-classmates.
Yes, that is true. Okay, so let's talk about New Year's resolutions. I told you that this is one of my New Year's resolutions, is to get healthy. I turned 40 last year, so I want to, start exercising. I hate exercising, but I've been doing it. I've been trying to stick by it. Why do you think it's so hard for us to keep those resolutions?
I think there's a few reasons. I think your New Year's resolution is probably one of the most common ones. Good for you for making it.
Thanks.
I think it's hard to keep it because people try to overcommit to something.
Sure.
So if you start the year off and maybe last year you didn't exercise at all and you weren't eating healthy, and then you say, I'm going to exercise every day and I'm going to completely change my diet, that's not really realistic and it's not attainable. So I think in order to have success, you need to make your resolutions realistic. So maybe instead of exercising every day, it's I'm going to exercise 3 days a week. And I'm going to eat healthy during the week and I'll let it go on the weekends so that it fits with your lifestyle and you can actually achieve your goals.
So if you eat that donut, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's not the end of the world.
Everything in moderation.
Okay.
That's my philosophy.
I do like that. I mean, you have a lot of tips and tricks to go with the resolution, like leaving little notes for yourself, right?
Exactly. So first off is make your goal attainable. Second off is write it down. Whether you write it on sticky notes around your house, put it in your phone and set a daily reminder so that you see that. And also tell someone, so that you're not just having this goal in your head and then you can erase it if you feel like you're falling off the wagon.
Yeah.
If you tell a friend, tell your significant other, tell everyone, blast it out there so then you feel accountable.
Yeah, sure. That's what I need my husband to say. Hey, you haven't gone to the gym in a couple days. You better go.
Maybe you need to set the reminder on his phone.
Okay. Good point. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on and telling us about the class and giving us some tips, too.
Thanks for having me.
For more information on the Bar Method and keeping those New Year's resolutions, just log on to downtownsf.barmethod.com. And joining us next is an author who uses Buddha's teachings and modern science for a new approach to dieting and wellness. Stay with us.